the key umbrella element that drove us to that result, to me, was our people. Our people did a tremendous effort in every single function within the company. By the time we had the bad news on the tsunami and the earthquake in Japan, and later on the flooding in Thailand, this ended up being a kind of a positive factor in terms of people motivation and enhancement on processes that led to that result. So to me, that was a key element. Now, in terms of the type of elements in products or management strategic elements that led to that result, I would say the key one was, without doubt, the launch of the V platform vehicles, the March and the Versa. Immediately after the launch, both products, one in April and the other one in July, became segment leaders. And this is really a tremendous achievement. Some years ago, we were in Mexico only relying on the sales of Tsuru, which is still doing very well. But then since we launched the March and the Versa, now we are segment leaders in the subcompact and also the compact segment. And this has also had a lot of lateral effects on the rest of the range, because we became much stronger also in the so-called entry luxury segment in Mexico, which is the one where we've got the Sentra. Overall, I could say that the launch to me has been very successful, because we don't have to forget that in the case of the Mexican market, we are positioned head-to-head with BMW and Mercedes in terms of price. In terms of total ownership experience, we are the only brand in the market that is offering a package of services to the customers that is absolutely unique. We selected as partners only the very best Nissan dealers. Of course, with independent contracts, with independent facilities, with brand new investments in premium locations. But it means that we didn't have any issue in terms of achieving break-even on a business plan. We had partners that were willing to go beyond any break-even as long as they managed to have a good representation for the brand, and they're putting the best personnel in their dealerships so that they can provide the best ownership and experience to our customers. So far, I would say so good, and we have better expectations in the future to try to increase steadily our volume, and eventually to move into what I call the phase 2, which is to enhance a little bit more the coverage, because we are competing with brands that have between 30 and 50 dealers, and ourselves we got only 3 cities covered with 4 partners and 5 locations in all the country, basically focused on Mexico City, Guadalajara and Monterrey. In December 2011, we achieved record market share for a December month. Bear in mind that, of course, our key competitors work on a January to December fiscal year-to-date basis, and especially the number 2, which is GM, is very, very strong, and they push to the limit to achieve the best result in December. So 25.2 was the number we achieved, and it was remarkable, all-time record. If the market conditions continue like this, and we enjoy all the supply and all the benefit of the positioning of the brand and efficiency that we are doing as a team, I think that we could one day achieve 30%. The key driver to sustain this sales momentum in 2012 for us is going to be more likely the supply available within the region. This new plant is going to allow us to be more competitive when it comes to manufacturing, because of the size impact or the volume impact, and also it will allow the whole region to achieve the maximum sales potential. I'm sure that my colleagues, both in the US, in Canada, in a domestic market, in LAC and in Brazil, they are going to welcome very much the products that will be manufactured in Mexico in the future. And I'm convinced that we are going to be able to increase significantly the sales and the profit in the region.